Welcome back to Trailheads. We're going deer hunting on an island. Stay tuned. We got the lovely $5 a day parking, you know, because with this slight drought that we're having, I did not expect the lake to be down this far. Wow, I've never seen it like this. It's crazy. I've never seen these big circular things either. But now you can see them. The water used to be all the way up to here, at least. Sometimes up to here. It's crazy. Got the tent, inflatable mattress, and the sleeping bag in here. Got all the food in that duffel bag up there. There's my life jacket, the drone, the dog. What's up, dog? I told Sam to stay in the kayak. Let's see how well he listened. And he stayed while I parked the car. Such a good boy. Oh, Sam, are you ready? Welcome back to Trailheads. We out here at Lake Moomaw on a Wednesday. Pretty much got the whole place to ourselves, except for there's a couple boats speeding around. We just made it past the first island. It's a small island, just a little knob of trees out in the middle. And again, the lake is down considerably. So this is about how much it's down right there, because the water is usually up to where the grass is. So I don't know if that's about 6, 8 feet, but yeah, this little drought we've been having here in Virginia has not been very pleasant lately. But we got Sam out here, not helping at all. He can't paddle. Why can't you help, Sam? But anyways, we're about to head out and go to the largest island, where we're hoping to find the deer that live on the island. That's why I brought the drone. All right, we made it to the island. Yeah, we made pretty good time actually, but we're all hot. I'm sweaty. Sam's panting, but Sam is about to swim the rest of the way to the island right there. Damn, you ready to go to the island? Go. Go, Sam, go. Go. Go, Sam, go, Sam, go. Sam, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, made it to the old campsite. Somebody left a considerable amount of firewood, so I don't think I'll have to gather any. But of course, they also left quite a bit of trash too, so I'll have to sift through that before I start a fire, because you should not burn plastic. You can't burn cans and bottles. I don't know what people think. I actually miscalculated the landing, I got out of the water here and just drug the kayak over this way. I mistook. I thought I was landing next to this tree. I was trying to pay attention to it. All right, so I just want to show you guys what all I fit in the back of this kayak. It's crazy. So just got this little hatch right here. All right, so I got my tripod. I got a sleeping bag. I got my air mattress. This is the new one, the Edeuoey, that we're gonna try out. And then I got a gallon of water. I got a folding stool. And of course the tent itself, which is kind of hard to get in and get out. But once it's in there, it fits pretty well pushed to the side, so. And then of course there's a spider in there somewhere. There it is. But anyways, yeah, I had all this stuff in the back of this kayak. Just gotta be careful about the weight distribution so you don't get waves splashing over your stern. Yeah, the water's down quite a bit. We got a bit more of a beach here on the island because the water is usually up here. You can see where the erosion and whatnot, but then we got all this accessible to us now. It's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna inflate the mattress now. It's really made for the beach. You're supposed to go on the beach, you know, it's all windy, and you just hold it up to the wind, and then you close it, and then you roll it up and snap it. But it's gonna be a little bit more difficult here since there's no wind, so we'll see how it goes. So here's the big air pockets. I guess that kind of worked. So yeah, all you gotta do is, once you get enough air in it, you just roll it up like this, and then snap it. Bam. Now you got a air mattress to sleep on. Ta-da! So it just requires a little exercise. I'm sure I look probably goofy doing that. So I've never seen this bay dry like this. The water is usually all the way up to here. And since the water receded, all this grass is growing here. Ah, here we go. So here's deer footprints, if you can see. Yeah. So I know there's deer on this island. I know there's deer on this island, but the drone couldn't really see anything. I mean, obviously because of all the leaves and whatnot, but this is proof right here. There's deer footprints everywhere right here, guys. This is awesome. So they live somewhere in here. My guess is in the thorns and the brambles and whatnot, because that's where they're protected. That's where they feel safe. But yeah, this bay is pretty dry, and it's interesting to see what grows here when the water's not here. And I saw this picnic table over here, so we thought we'd come over and take a walk. That looks like an old fire pit, maybe from a long time ago, because like I said, every time I come here, this is all covered in water. Yeah, you know we about to get down. Yeah. How we do it? We also got some asparagus saute we're gonna put with this, but since I got a small skillet, and tomato, onion, and cilantro over here. But since I got such a small skillet, we're gonna do one at a time. Yeah, cooked us a nice steak dinner, a little stir fry action, and we still got all this firewood left over, y'all. No reason to chop down live trees when there's this much deadfall. I really wish they had put a sign out here because I've noticed some more trees being chopped down for no reason. So the wind's picking up. The forecast said it's supposed to rain between 4 and 5. Now it's almost 4 o'clock. So to take advantage of the wind, I inflated the mattress a little bit better, and you can see it takes a lot better form and it's tighter now. So Sam and I went on a little excursion just now. We walked entirely around the small island, and the water is so low that you can walk between the islands now. There's no water separating them as there usually is. And guys, I found the deer. I saw a whitetail up in the brushes, so I tried to go in there and look. It wasn't really, unfortunately, it wasn't really anything that a camera would justify. If I had my camera, I actually left it here at camp. But then I also heard what sounded like a buck snorting, like, you know, he was getting ready to protect the does. But I mean, there are deer footprints everywhere, all around these islands. And once the weather calms down a little bit, Sam and I are going to walk around the big island, which is where we're camping at now. Even though the wind picked up, it's still crazy hot too. Still sweating. This is probably one of the most interesting things I found on the island, is this hole. Like, what the heck? What dug it and why? And look, it's like perfectly carved out by these rocks. This is weird. Sam and I decided to brave the weather, and we're going to walk around the big island now and go see if we can find any more interesting things. Last time I was at this part of the island, I was kayaking, and there was some type of water snake sitting on top of one of these rocks, and it came off the rock and swam towards me. Yeah, I screamed, ain't gonna lie. So now we're on the leeward side of the island, and there's hardly any wind at all, so all the wind's coming from that way. Now we're probably not going to be able to see anything, but this is where I think the deer like to hang out. Now typically this is not accessible by walking when the water's up. The only reason I'm over here now is because the water's down. Otherwise I'd have to kayak over here, and this would just be an absolute mess trying to get out of the boat onto land. So when the water's up, this part of the island is really protected, and it kind of smells like deer. I mean, you can kind of smell their fur-ish. I don't know what kind of fish skull this is, but this thing is pretty big. Wow. And of course, what island in the middle of a lake wouldn't be complete without, ta-da, an asphalt road? Now, if you look at the sign that says Lake Moomaw, there's the Army Corps of Engineers. I'm not going that way. It looks like it might be a good place for snakes to hide out. The Army Corps of Engineers is on the sign for Lake Moomaw, which makes me think that this is a man-made lake. So this probably used to be farmland back in the day, because see, here's the road behind these bushes. Well, you can't really see it, but here it is over here as well. So here's the road, comes back from the bushes, and then it actually goes to the end of the island into the water. But don't worry, because it actually picks up over there on that other island right there. And I'll show you when we get over there. So here's the road. It goes into the water and it picks up again right there. All right, so here's the big island. That's the island that we're camping on. It's the northernmost island in Lake Moomaw. And because the water's so low, they're connected. So you can just walk across to the smaller island to the south. And look at all these deer tracks. They're everywhere. Here in the soft ground, they're easier to see. Right now we're on the smaller island. You can see the road over there on the big island. And then once we walked across here, here's the road. It's mostly covered up by this rock, but this is asphalt and it just keeps going. So yeah, this is probably farmland out through here at one point. Here we go, y'all. Deer poop. I told you. I told you. There's a clearing right there. Looks like a deer camp. I can't make my way to this little clearing. There's too many thorns in the way. So there's some deer tracks that lead up to this opening in the woods. Can't really go back in there. There's a lot of thorns and whatnot, but I think this is one of their entrances, pathways to go get water. This definitely looks like a deer area. I think they come right through here. Getting closer. We're definitely closer. There's deer poop absolutely everywhere here. Unfortunately, I can't go much further. There's too many thorns and brambles. Come on, Sam. We're almost to the southern tip of the small island, and the road is still going. I think it goes all the way across this island, which used to be a hill back in the day before this was a lake and all this was dry. Okay, just inside these woods here is where I saw a tail. The tail was about right here and it was running away from me. And this is also where I heard the buck snorting. Just gotta cross this road here to get to it, huh? Okay, we're going in. Fucking cicadas scared me. course, listen guys, you do not need to make a fire pit every time you go to an island. Why don't you find one that's already set down? I've been using the same one for the last 3 years. I'm making all kinds of noise. I'd be a horrible hunter. But fortunately, I don't have to hunt for my food, which is a good thing because I don't even know where sandwiches live. Okay. I can't really see anything, but there's deer poop everywhere here as well. They could be going back that way. Not sure. I was really hoping that I could find a skeleton or a deer skull or something to take home. That'd be pretty cool, or maybe some antlers. But what first alerted me that there were even deer out here is on the big island, I previously had found pieces of a deer, like a couple bones and a foot. Not sure why they were dispersed, but anyways. The rain's getting a little bit heavier, so I'm gonna have to put the phone and the drone in a waterproof bag and head back to camp. The rain's only supposed to last a couple hours though, so shouldn't be too heavy. Pollen has pretty much settled down for the season, so I'm not out here sneezing my head off, thankfully, which is odd because I never really had seasonal allergies before, but enough pollen will get you going. But since the pollen's pretty much settled down, it absolutely smells so good out here, especially after the rain. Man, I love it. We're headed back to camp right now, but as soon as it stops sprinkling, I'll send up the drone. I'll send it down here to the southern island, and hopefully maybe the sound of the drone will spook the deer enough to move around so we can actually see them. Yeah, so we found the deer, baby. Come on. All right, so I'll be honest with you. You saw how fast they disappeared into the forest, right? I mean, in the trees and whatnot. Even with the drone, I can't see them when they're in the trees. So the only reason I got a visual on these deer is because they came to go get a drink of water and I had the drone. Without those two things coming into play, I probably wouldn't have saw them. But I mean, there's proof of them everywhere with their footprints and whatnot. But I counted about 10 of them. That's pretty cool. So yeah, mission accomplished, we got it. Okay, so this is crazy. You know what these are? These black things? Roofing shingles. Maybe there was a house on this island back when it used to be a hill. I don't know. I'm not sure what these are, but maybe this is what the deer's eating. Sam, I love you. Hello? So, yeah, I just found somebody's camp, and this is being lived in. There's somebody that's obviously going to come back here. So, I'm not going to be too intrusive, but this is kind of interesting. This was definitely not here last time. And look, they built like a mound for the fire pit. That is freaking awesome. So, whoever's staying here has been here for a while. It's so cool how they bunched up all these branches to make like a little barricade, make like a wall. It's pretty cool. And I guess this is where they're sleeping since it has a tarp over it. But this is actually really cool looking, to be honest with you. You can tell they spent a lot of time working on this. Okay, so I just did something that I previously wasn't able to do. That area that I just walked through usually is grown up with a lot of thorns and brambles. And when the deer are on this island, on this part of the island, I think that's where they like to hang out. But maybe the person staying at that camp, maybe they cleared a path, because here is the other side of the island, you know, and it's really nice. It's up higher off the water. You actually have to climb down to get to the water. So it's a little bit higher up, elevated, and there's just pine trees everywhere and a nice bed of pine needles. So it's really nice over here. Bingo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where they hang out when they're on this part of the island. But as you can see, typically it would be protected from outsiders, especially humans. It's not as grown up as it used to be. Although this looks fresh. So they're probably just vacationing on the southern island while I'm here, or these other people as well. Well guys, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Probably won't have enough battery to do any recording tomorrow, so we're gonna say goodnight. We're gonna make a nice hot cup of tea and get ready since the sun is setting to go to bed. Until next time guys, take nothing but photos and leave nothing but footprints. Trailheads out, babe. So we actually found this floaty along the beach on the island, and I just kept it because it's trash and I want to throw it away tomorrow when we go back to the parking lot. But tonight it's Sam's bed. There's actually some more inflatable material under here, so that way he's got a nice soft bed. Yes, might just detach this thing from the bottom because it's broke anyways, and just keep that and bring it as his bed. When we go camping, he has his own bed. Good job, Sam. Go to sleep.
So this inflatable mattress turns out to be pretty comfortable. It's got a built-in pillow. You don't have to move it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to inflate it. And, oh man. I was really wondering if this was going to be comfortable enough to sleep in. Because technically it's just a beach lounger, but I'll let you know tomorrow whether or not I got good sleep in this. And right now I'm a picky sleeper, I guess you could say. But oh man, I just laid down on this thing and it feels so comfortable. Okay, so here's a little camping hack. I got this flashlight, right? You just put it against the gallon jug of water and bam! Did y'all know about this? Y'all didn't know about this. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, I'm about to show you guys this Nebo light, all right? It's completely dark. I'm on the middle of a freaking island in the middle of Lake Moomaw, and I'm gonna turn this light on. Yeah. So here's the light. It's crazy bright, right? I think it was like 30 bucks on Amazon. It's pretty bright, and honestly, it's one of the best investments that I made. I wish the battery lasted a little bit longer, but it's probably because it's so bright. It's crazy. Okay, I just got stung by some kind of bee. I don't know. It hurts. It hurts really bad. It hurts really freaking bad, but honestly, I'm not gonna be able to tell until the morning. It hurts. Holy crap, it hurts. I put some alcohol in it. Hopefully that will keep it down. I got it out of the tent, but holy crap, it still hurts. Oh my God, it hurts. I don't think I'm allergic to bees, but I'm gonna have some type of reaction, I'm sure. Holy crap. It burns. It burns. It burns so freaking bad. Oh, I just went out to go pee, I swear. It hurts. Oh my God.
Morning guys. Well, I got some bad news about the air mattress. It lost too much air for my taste. I mean, that's not something I want to do, is get out in the middle of the night and re-inflate it, you know. And plus, I kind of wish there was like a little valve on the side that you could use a regular mattress air pump that you can get at camping stores and whatnot. That way it's just, you know, you got more options. But honestly, it was really comfortable. It was really, I didn't even want to wake up this morning. Even though it was low on air, it was really comfortable. I loved it. But yeah, I don't know if I got a lemon. Maybe I need to check it for a leak or what, but it's pretty good. And I would recommend it, but like I said, I hope they all don't have slow leaks. All right, we packed up, ready to go. Got 3 bags of trash. Yeah, only one of them was mine. Leave no trace, fire's out. Put a whole gallon of water on it, and everything's cleaned up. Yeah.